This is breaking news from 4 News Now.
Good afternoon. For 4 News Now, I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's KXLY+ Daily Rundown. I'll take you through some of the top local headlines and give an inside look as to what the 4 News Now team is working on today, starting with Natalie Grant. And we have new details in the Gorge shooting that occurred on Saturday night that killed 2 people and wounded 3 others. The suspect was also wounded. What we know is that the suspect has been identified as James Kelly, 26 years old, of the U.S. Army. He is active military, and we know that also the girlfriend that he attended the festival with is one of the victims, one of the non-deceased victims. Kelly will appear in court today at 1:30, and 4 News Now's Natalie Grant is there, and we'll have more details coming up. We also, since yesterday, learned the identity of all the victims involved. The 2 deceased were Jocelyn Ruiz and Brandy Escamilla, and they were the 2 that were killed at that scene. Kelly faces 2 charges of first-degree murder as well as 3 assault charges, one of those having a domestic violence aspect to it. We also know that a security guard was shot, but it appeared, according to court documents, that the bullet hit the windshield of the ATV she was riding and then struck her glasses, causing non-serious injury. She suffered bruises and lacerations. So that security guard, again, was also one of the victims in this shooting. So we know Kelly then was eventually shot by a Moses Lake police officer, and that's where the officer-involved shooting aspect of this case came in. So again, Kelly will be appearing in court. We also heard from the spokesperson for the U.S. Army, and all those details can be found at kxly.com. In addition, more court documents were received this morning, and what those court documents say is that Kelly told law enforcement while in the hospital that he had taken psychedelic mushrooms and was experiencing a bad trip, and the gun that was allegedly used in the crime was in the back of Kelly's truck. So there are more details that have been released today that were in court documents. You can find those again at kxly.com. And again, Natalie Grant will be in court today, where Kelly will make his appearance. In addition, the Coeur d'Alene Police Department, they are investigating a couple cases of graffiti. They received several reports Saturday night in the area of Coeur d'Alene Place neighborhood. Here's what some of that graffiti looks like. It was all over street signs, it was on vehicles, mailboxes. The Coeur d'Alene Police Department is investigating. They're asking for people that live in this area that if you have maybe like a Ring camera or a Nest, you could reach out to them so they can see if you caught the people in the act of graffitiing that area. Also in the Coeur d'Alene area today is Vanessa Perez, where this weekend the Ironman, the full 140-mile Ironman triathlon is returning to Coeur d'Alene. They're also doing the full, having previously done the half, the 70-mile triathlon. Vanessa Perez is out there hoping to speak with athletes, people that are already going to be there, probably training, swimming the course, biking. It's a 2.4-mile swim, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's an incredible distance to swim. Also a 112-mile bike and a 26.2-mile run. And again, that is taking place on Saturday in Coeur d'Alene. So it's very exciting to have that event back in that area. This is the 20th year that the Ironman will be in Coeur d'Alene, so we'll have more details coming up on that. Peter Choi, he's taken a look at gas prices today. Washington, one of the highest states in the country on gas prices. Normally, Idaho is relatively much cheaper, and usually it's worth the trip to go across state line and get cheaper gas, but Idaho's seeing an uptick in prices as well. Now, some of the people are citing the reason for Washington's higher gas price is the new carbon tax, but Peter is going to be speaking with experts about what causes high gas prices, as well as drivers if they're feeling it at the pump when they do go to fill up. And Peter will have those details coming up tonight. Bronte Sorotsky, she is in downtown Spokane, where today is unofficially Bring Your Dog to Work Day. We've already had some dogs in the building here, which always, puts a smile on everybody's face. But this is part of the Downtown Spokane, their campaign to get people back to downtown. They're having a campaign to get community members, get people out there, go to restaurants, you try to enrich that environment there. And some local businesses, including the Grain Shed and Bark Rescue Pub, are having deals, which you can maybe get a puppuccino somewhere discounted at a Starbucks in downtown Spokane. So again, they're just trying to really enrich that area, get more people to come back to downtown post-pandemic. So Bronte will be down there speaking with dog owners, organizers, finding out the importance of being able to have your furry friend with you tag along if you are heading into downtown Spokane. Let's take a look at the forecast. Highs for the day in the 60s in the metro, upper 60s, low 70s. Today is the first day of summer officially. It's the summer solstice, so the longest day of the year. Clouds. It's going to be cloudy today, possible showers later in the afternoon, some more of those scattered showers that we've been seeing. And then tomorrow, that is when the heat will move in. You can see the 7-day forecast ramps up almost a whole 10 degrees and then gets even higher into the weekend as we look into the 80s. We have a story up on kxly.com that our newest reporter Allison Martinez did about how to stay safe in the heat if you are going to Hoop Fest. So you can check that out on our website. And then also be sure to download the 4 News Now weather app. So if there is anything going on, you can get live radar forecast and fun reports that Matt Gray does for his brainstorm. Those are available on the 4 News Now weather app. Also this weekend, not just the Ironman in Coeur d'Alene, but Hoop Fest returns to Spokane. And what we're excited about today is that at 6 p.m. we're going to be getting the brackets, find out where all the teams are placed and seeded heading into the tournament this weekend, the largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the world. Our own digital producer, Will Wixie, and his team, I think it's called Wixelated, they're going to be taking on someone, and we're going to find out and get excited and cheer him on to victory. We'll see how far he gets and how good he is. He talks a big game, but we'll see if he can actually play. So again, that bracket will be released tonight at 6 p.m. So you can find out who you're going to play, where and when, and you can find a link to that at kxly.com, but the bracket will be posted on the Hoop Fest app. And that reminds us to download kxly Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku, an Android TV there, as you can see, on these fresh new graphics. That is free 24/7 streaming news from your friends here at 4 News Now. In addition, download the 4 News Now mobile app. Be sure to turn on notifications so you can get the latest info in your community, all the latest breaking news and stories, lots of good stuff on our apps. So that's all we have for today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Thank you for joining. We'll have all those stories and more coming up tonight at 5, but for now, live in studio, I'm Rob King for KXLY Plus.